Stop browser testing your own code by hand. You haven't needed to for about a year, and almost nobody coding with AI has caught up to that fact yet. You tell the AI in plain English what working looks like. It opens a real browser, clicks through your live app 10 times faster than you can, tries the change like an actual user, and tells you whether it actually works. And you know what? It works almost every single time. Not most of the time, almost every fucking time. I use this exact loop every single day on real production software, and I almost never click through my own app by hand anymore. The machine does it. Stick around, because I'm going to name the exact tools, walk you through the loop, and by the end, you'll be able to wire a rough version into your own project tonight. Hi, I'm Alex Brockway, and a year ago, I couldn't write a single line of code. Today, real companies run on software I built, and on this channel, I show you exactly how it's done. So here's the lie your AI tells you every single day. You ask it to fix a button, it writes some code, reads its own code back, decides it looks right, and says, done. It never opened your app, never clicked the button. It tested nothing and told you the meal was perfect. And here's the part that should put a little fear in you. The code can compile, it can pass every type check, the AI can be 100% confident, and that button is still sitting right there on the screen, doing absolutely nothing. It compiled is not, it works. The code looks right is not, it works. Those are two completely different claims, and your AI left to its own devices only ever checks the first one. It is grading its own homework by reading it back to itself. And you cannot prompt your way out of that. Telling it to be more careful does nothing. Careful isn't the fix. Looking is the fix. The AI has to open the app, look at the real screen, the same way a customer would. So that is exactly what you give it. Eyes. It takes two pieces of software, and I'm going to name both, because the specifics are the whole point. The first is Playwright. It's free, it's open source. Open a page, click a button, type into a form, read what happened. Not the code that's supposed to produce the screen itself. And notice what you're not doing. You're not bolting on some $40 a month testing service. Playwright is completely free. And the AI doing the driving is the same Claude Code subscription you already pay for. That matters. And it's a big part of how I keep my whole stack cheap. But that's another video. This is what turns it from a trick into a system, and it hinges on one word: done. You have to redefine done so a browser can actually check it, not make the delete button work. That's a wish, and you can't watch a wish. You write it as something anybody could walk up and see for themselves. Click delete, the row disappears, and the rest of the list still looks right. Now, done is observable. So the AI makes its change, opens the browser, clicks delete, and looks at what really happened. The row's still sitting there? Failed. It does not get to say done. It goes back, fixes it, opens the browser again, and checks against reality. It only earns the word done when the screen proves it, because done doesn't mean it generated some code. Done means it watched the result happen with its own eyes. And one move inside that loop matters more than it sounds. Make it verify like an actual user. Not by checking the database. The lazy shortcut is for AI to peek straight at the database, see the row is gone, and call it done. But your customer never looks at your database. They look at the screen. So you tell it flat out, no peeking at the database. Open the page like a real person and confirm it there. Because the database can happily report the row is deleted, while the screen still shows it sitting right there. Trust the screen, not the query. And there's a standing rule underneath this that makes it stick. No UI change is ever done without a browser check that passed. You write that rule down once, in the file the AI reads every session, and now it holds forever. It can't quietly skip the check on a Friday when it's the 40th task of the day. The rule does the remembering so you don't have to. Every time it runs that check, it keeps the receipt, a screenshot of exactly what the screen looked like in that moment. 2 reasons. 1, when something breaks next week, you've got a picture of reality instead of a memory that evaporated the second the AI moved on. 2, when a check fails, that screenshot is what lets the AI actually see what went wrong and fix it instead of flailing in the dark. The proof isn't just for you. It's fuel for the machine fixing itself. Now, let me tell you the exact moment this stopped being theory for me, because it is the whole reason the loop exists. More than once, the AI has looked me dead in the eyes and told me it removed a button. Done. Deleted it. And the button was still right there. It never touched it. It wasn't trying to con me. It just believed its own little story about what it did instead of actually checking. But the time it had this loop running, it couldn't get away with it. It said done, and then it had to open the browser and prove it. And the button was still there. So its own check failed, right in front of its face. So it went back, actually removed it this time, opened the browser, confirmed the screen, and then told me done. Same AI, the only difference is that one version had to look and one didn't. The gap between an AI that says done and an AI that proves done is where almost every broken AI built feature you've ever seen comes from. Let me save you from the 3 ways people screw this up, because every one of them is sneaky. First, a screenshot is not a verification. I've watched people wire this up so the AI snaps a picture of the screen and then just assumes everything is fine. Looking at a picture is not checking it. The AI has to actually compare what's on the screen against the definition of done you wrote. A picture plus a real check is verification. A picture plus a shrug is an automated vibe. And that's worse than no check at all, because now you trust it. Second, don't let it race the screen. Real apps take a beat. Half a second for the row to vanish. A moment for the message to pop up. If the AI checks too fast, it sees the old screen and calls a working feature broken, or worse, misses a real bug. You wait for the actual result to happen. Wait for the row to be gone. Not a fixed 2 seconds in a prayer. And third, the big one, never trust I did it. Make it show you. The AI saying it did something and the browser showing it did something are 2 different facts, and you only ever accept the second one. And here's what you actually buy with all of this. Without it, you are the browser. You're the one tabbing over after every single change, clicking the same 5 buttons, squinting at the screen to see if it works this time, all day long. That is not coding. That's being an unpaid QA tester for a machine that's supposed to work for you. It's the most tedious, most skippable, most soul-crushing part of the entire job, and you're grinding it out by hand. Hand it to the AI, and it comes off your plate completely. And the machine never gets bored. It never goes, it's probably fine on the 40th check. It runs check number 40 exactly as carefully as check number 1, which, if we're being honest, is more than you were ever going to do. So that's the loop. And you genuinely have enough right now to go wire a rough version into your project tonight. Add Playwright, give your AI a browser, write one definition of done that a browser can see, and make it prove the work before it reports back to you. Go try it. You'll learn more in one real attempt than in 10 more videos like. So here's where to go from here, and I mean this. Come hang out with us. We run a school community, and it is loaded. Nearly 10 hours of free training, including Foundations, the free course that takes you from never having written a line of code to actually building real software step by step. A free library of starter templates and prompts, and a brand new video every single week. All of it free. Come join us. We want you in there. And let me tell you exactly what Premium is, because most people have no idea. Premium is the inner membership, that same community. It's where the done for you build packs live, like the exact browser testing loop from this video. You don't wire it by hand. You download the pack, point your AI at the start file, and it reads it and builds the whole loop into your own project. That plus 15 more packs, every one a real piece of the production stack I run every day. It's another 10 hours of deeper courses. It's the full resource repository, every template, prompt, MCP, and skill I use, and it's weekly access to me to get your own build unstuck. What's free teaches you the pattern, premium hands you the working machine, and puts you in the room with me. Everything you need to begin is free. Grab the build kit and the free course at aicodethatworks.com/start. Then come find us in the community. Head over there. We want you over there. And hit subscribe. I put out a new video like this every week. I'll see you on the next one.